Hello, darkness, my old friend.
For one that I'm really excited for comes out in December is the new South Park game.
The Fractured Butthole.
Fractured Butthole.
Fractured Butthole. I'm so
Sounds
excited for
fun
that.
just to say that. Fractured Butthole.
It's gonna
Fractured Butthole.
The game
Fractured
is going
Butthole.
to be awesome.
Oh,
Stick of
yeah.
Truth was an incredible game. It's a very bare bones RPG, but it worked so well.
I
It worked
loved
the
it.
humor into it so well.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Awesome game. And the Fractured Butthole looks so much better.
See, I'm a South Park fan. I
too.
haven't watched South Park in 15 years though, and I didn't play the first game either. But I still everything I remember from South Park was like hilarious. So I just haven't gotten around to getting.
See, I got
you have a
Hulu just
PS3?
for South Park.
Really?
Yep.
You have a PS3?
Not anymore, no.
Well, if you pre-order, oh, you know what though?
I don't
I think
think
it's
they're
just for
remastered.
Xbox.
Can you?
I think if you like pre-order it, you get like the Stick of Truth. But someone told me it's just for Xbox, and I'm not sure how true that is.
Maybe because they made it backwards compatible.
What about PlayStation Now?
Good
Is it on
point.
that at all?
I don't know.
Okay,
Because
maybe
I
look
don't
and
look
see.
into PlayStation Now.
Yeah, I could try and see.
Yeah. But I'm super excited for that game. I think
Me
it's
too.
going to be awesome. It's going to be a good way to end the year.
Yeah.
The other big, really, I think the only other game that I'm really excited for, other than the Dishonored that we talked about, is the Skyrim remaster.
Oh, it looks so good.
I can't wait for that to come out.
It looks so
I
good.
can't wait to not have the time to play it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen to
But
me.
as soon as I get the chance to, it's going to be all over again. It's just, okay, explore, spend 40 hours smithing.
Yeah. Oh my god, great memories from that game. The game was very, very good. I can't wait. I can't wait to play that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Mhm.
And then maybe something for next year, like early next year. I think it's supposed to be like start of next year's Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
Horizon Zero Dawn's got like
It's gonna be so.
It's got that target on its back right now. It's starting. We're starting to get into that No Man's Sky hype machine. People have been careful to be like guys, let them finish when they're done with this.
Yeah,
But Horizon Zero Dawn this past year, what they showed, there was like
It looked
so
stellar.
overwhelmingly positive that like it was like people that like came out of seeing like The Dark Knight back in 2008. Like, I'm like,
I mean,
like,
and
it's the greatest thing ever. I'm like, whoa,
and
easy there, guys.
It's Guerrilla
Sweet.
Games.
Yeah.
They made the Killzone series, which it's not everyone's cup of tea, but you can't say they're bad games.
See, I bought Shadowfall because it was a launch title for the PS4.
Mhm.
I played it. I didn't like it that much. But this is such a departure from that first-person shooter game that I remember playing.
But it's just that they have the mechanics kind of down.
Yeah.
They know how to make a game.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to look great.
Yeah.
And robot dinosaurs. What more do you need to say to make someone buy this game?
Exactly. I'm getting some Zoids vibes from this, man.
Oh, Zoids?
Zoids.
Oh, man. That's taking me back to when I was like 12.
Take me back to when I used to wake up at like 4 a.m. and watch cartoons before school. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn early next year. I think that would be like the tail end of like the Q4.
Yeah.
So technically, I think that would still be like for business quarter. That'd still be like their 2016 or whatever. That I'm looking forward to. There's another game that was in there that I was looking forward to. It was Call of Duty. I am gonna try and play a little bit of that. Probably not a lot of that.
So you're buying Infinite Warfare for Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah.
We're aware of that.
But number one, Final Fantasy 15, which,
Oops.
like, show of hands, how many people think it's gonna get delayed again off of this November 30th date?
I don't think it's going to.
I don't think it will either.
I think it would be suicide for them to push it any further than that.
Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't be economically feasible either because they spent so much money on this game.
Yeah.
That if they push it back any further, and if they push it back past the Christmas release window, it's gonna kill it.
It's dead. It's
See,
dead.
I
It's
think
dead.
this game will do well, but I'm afraid if it doesn't, they're just going to
Square's
stop
done.
making.
Oh, I mean, Square.
They're not going to make Kingdom Hearts
Square's
3,
done.
which is going to.
I mean, I don't think
Crush
there's
me.
anywhere in Square Enix right now where they're thinking like if this game doesn't succeed that they're going to still keep their job. Like I
Yeah.
think they
Oh,
know
yeah.
that if this game
They-
fails,
they-
then they're done.
It's a game. I don't think it'll fail. I think it's going to do very well over here. I know there's a lot of speculation right now, purely because of the time period that they're being released in. That in Japan, at least at launch, Persona 5 is going to beat Final Fantasy 15.
I've heard that. I've definitely heard that.
And I could definitely see that because the Persona games have literally only gotten better with each main series release.
Yeah.
And Persona 5, it's been a long time coming. It's not a game that it was kind of rumored in development for a while. And it's Atlas. They make good games. Square's had some missteps.
Persona 5's got a solid release date on it right now?
Persona 5 is coming out this year, like for sure.
Okay. They just don't know exactly when yet.
They know when. I don't know when.
Okay.
I don't remember.
So the gamers don't know when then?
No, the gamers know when. I just don't remember.
Oh, you're saying you just don't know.
It doesn't have a Western release date this year. It has a Japanese release date this year.
So how's that going to work then? We're just going to get it like a few weeks later?
Well, I'm saying like
Usually-
we're going to get it a few months later. Because the Persona games are the dialogue system in it, or not dialogue system, but there's a lot that they have to localize for it. There's a lot that they have to do to bring it over here. And Atlas always releases early in Japan anyways. Where Final Fantasy 15, I think we don't get it before Japan does. We get same day.
Yeah.
Release dates are weird.
Yeah, they are. When you're not doing just a worldwide release all at the same time, it's wonky like that. Yeah, so I would say that if it does get pushed, then they're pretty much done. Like,
I don't think it'll get pushed though. I really don't.
I don't see it happening either.
No.
I think it's going to come out November 30th.
Yeah, which breaks my heart because that team is transitioning over to Kingdom Hearts 3, which is like expectations for that game is like through the roof into the stratosphere.
They show nothing on that.
Well, no, they showed a little bit.
A little bit, but I mean, compared to how much we saw for everything else that we know is coming down the line, for games that we literally know nothing about.
Well, considering that they showed a decent amount of Versus when it was called Versus 13 years ago, and then we ended up waiting another 4 years for it. I'm happy that they're not showing us that much Kingdom Hearts 3 because now I don't have to get excited about it.
It's just little tidbits. I mean, and that's a good way to do it. Yeah. Do I think they should have announced it as early? No.
I think they kind of had to, though. I think
they had a lot going, though. They did.
Well, two big titles that their entire companies had, rest on the companies surviving, Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts, they kind of had to announce it.
As a developer, I would say yes. As a publisher, they're doing really well.
Yeah.
Maybe not really well. They're doing well because because they have the Eidos games with Deus Ex, which did pretty well. They have Crystal Dynamics with Tomb Raider, which is doing well.
How did they do have Tomb Raider. How did Deus Ex? How the sales looking for that?
I mean the sales are looking decent.
Okay.
It's not going to be a game like Final Fantasy where everyone's going to go out and buy it. It's not even going to be a game like Tomb Raider where everyone's going to go out and buy it. People who are familiar with the series are going to get it. It's not quite a niche game, but it's like that happy in between where you're going to make your money on it, but it's not going to.
You can see how that Logs Lives Matter help them with those sales.
Not again. Yeah, well, I think it's going to be good.
What about Pokemon? You guys excited for that at all?
I don't play Pokemon.
What?
I want to be.
What's the last Pokemon game you played? Sorry. What?
Game Boy? I don't even know.
I just got a smirk. Oh my god.
No, I have no idea. I don't know. I was like, no, that's not what I meant. No. As in, I don't remember. Like, crap. It's been a while.
Really?
It was on the Game Boy. I don't remember which one it was.
Holy
I mean, I played Pokemon Go because it was fun. What? But that's not anything like the other stuff, so.
We can't be friends anymore.
No.
I have to leave.
No, I was just never huge, really into Pokemon. I was when I was younger, but I don't know. I just kind of drifted away from it.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of the same way where I missed Generations.
Yeah, same here.
And I think going from X and Y to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was the first time since Red and Blue and Gold and Silver that I played back-to-back titles.
Yeah. See, I didn't even do that. There's so much hype around X and Y. I picked up X. I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's more of the same, but it's cool. It's
more of the same. I mean, X and Y, I think, were a much better game than Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Just because the post game was infinitely better, in my opinion. It gave you a good reward system for it. It made you want to keep playing. I had 64 level 100 Pokemon by the time I stopped playing the game.
And which one?
Y.
Holy, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, because it made it super easy. Just power level.
They gave you the experience share really early.
Experience share, and there was just a lot of stuff you could do after beating the Elite Four that you faced high-level Pokemon really easily.
Yeah, that's true.
And Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, that didn't really exist. You had to go through the Elite Four.
Yeah, to do that.
Which I don't want to be forced to go through 5 battles every time.
Yeah, I went back and recently played the download version of Red on the store, and I didn't realize it's pretty much not until the end of the game that you actually start facing really high level Pokemon. So yeah,
and because it's in an island region again. I don't know if I want to do that again because I hated surfing everywhere and being forced to have like 2 Pokemon that were nothing but HMs that I can't do anything
if they made
with.
it easier
I can't
for you to
battle
surf,
with them.
it'd be so much easier.
Well, I mean, surf is really useful. It's a good attack move. Not to get too much into the Pokemon metagame with this, but you have a couple useful moves and a bunch of ones that are terrible. So kind of excited, not necessarily.